Let's continue on the backside. On the backside, we're going to be simplifying radical expressions. And we want to be able to simplify it to the simplest form. Now, if you guys remember, there are two ways that you guys can do square root of 50. Square root of 50 will be the square root of 25 times square root of 2. So it'll be 5 square root of 2. Or we can do the factor tree. So that'll be 5 times 10. 5 is a prime number. This will be 2 times 5. And they both are prime numbers. I'm going to go and place them both inside. So I'll be 2, I'll be 5, I'll be 5. This is a square root, and I'm taking out pairs. 5 times 5 is 25. The square root of 25 is just 5. Inside, there's a lonely 2. Remember, we're only taking out pairs. The reason that we're only taking out pairs is because there's a little 2 that we never write down. Automatically, if there's no number in there, we automatically know that's the square root. So we never write down that 2. And this is my final answer. 5 square root of 2. Now when we're dealing with cubes, let's go and deal with the numbers outside, the radicals. We're going to multiply those two. That'll be 6. Inside the radical, I'm going to place all the prime numbers for 15 and 18. So let's start with 18. That'll be 9 times 2. 2 is a prime number. This will be 3 times 3. They both are prime numbers. 15 will be 3 times 5. And they both are prime numbers. I'm going to place them in order. I have a 2. And then I have 1, 2, 3 3s. And then I have 1 5. I want to take out triplets. Because it's a 3, I'm going to take out groups of 3. So this is a group of 3. It's going to come out. I still have my 6. Let's not forget about the 6. And then the 3 came out. Anything that comes out? No. There's only 1 2 and 1 5. We need groups of 3 because this is a cube root. Cube root, 2 times 5 is left inside. Let's simplify. 6 times 3 is 18. And the cube root of inside will be 10. 2 times 5 is 10. So 18 cube root of 10. Let's continue with letter C. First time that we have a variable inside the radical, first I'm going to do my factor tree for 32. That'll be 8 times 4. 8 will be 4 times 2. 2 is a prime number. 4 will be 2 times 2. 4 will be 2 times 2. Inside the radical, I'm going to place all of the 2's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of the prime numbers. 3, 4, 5. And let's go and also expand the x's. So we have x, x, and x. Just as I mentioned above, there's a little 2 hidden in here. So I'm going to take out my pairs, groups of 2. I'm going to take out one group of 2. One group of 2. And there's a 2 in there. I'm going to take out a group of x's. Inside, there's going to be a 2 and an x. So let's go and simplify this. 2 times 2 is 4. X. Inside, we have a 2x. And that's my final answer. Now for letter D, you can do the same thing. You can expand it. But let's try to think about the process. Now, we need to take out groups of 4. So the factors of 10 are 2 and 5. We can't take anything out. So inside, we are going to have a 10. Remember, we're taking out groups of 4. How many x's are inside? There are 5 of them. How many groups of 4 can we take out? One group of 4. How many x's are left inside? 1. For the y's, how many y's are inside? 8. How many can we take out? How many groups of 4? 2 groups of 4. So we're going to take out 2 groups of y. How many are left inside? None. There were 2 groups of 4 that were taken out, and there were all of those that were inside. Z's. How many groups of 4 can I take out? 2. Very good. So Z squared. How many are left inside? 2. Now that's one way of doing it. So another way of doing it is if you want to be able to expand it, just like I did here on the bottom, you can take out your groups of 4. So group of 4 and X comes out. Inside, if you guys notice, inside we have the 2 and the 5. There are no pairs for the numbers or no groups of 4. So we have 2 times 5. And there's an X left over inside. Then for the Y's, how many groups of 4? We have one group. We have another group. And there's no Y's left over. Z's, I can take out a group of 4 and a group of 4. And there are 2 Z's left over. Or we can rewrite it, or we can simplify as X. Y times Y is Y squared. Z times Z is Z squared. Inside we have 2 times 5 is 10 X and 2 Z, so Z squared. So if you guys notice, I get exactly the same result. Now I prefer if you actually just do it the short way. Try to do it in your head, but if you must, you can always expand. This will conclude the lesson for today. Have a great day, and please email me if you have any questions. Thank you so much.